Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of The Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to check today's video out. And we are going to be talking about how to catch bass when it's snowing out. As you can see here, got snow here in southwest Missouri, and bass react and they do different things when it snows. I think a lot of people don't realize this because probably a lot of people don't fish when it's snowing. But man, I'm telling you guys right now, if you can get the chance to go when it's snowing, it's just like it really turns the fish on. And I'm going to give you guys some tips and advice on how to take advantage of that in today's video. Also, guys, before we get started, I just wanted to give you a quick reminder about the spring fishing tackle sale going on at Tackle Warehouse. You may have heard me talking about it. They got like 25% off on about everything on that dang website. So I'll put my Tackle Warehouse link in the description. If you guys would like to use the link, it's a good way to support the channel by using it. And also, guys, please check out our spring Fish the Moment lake map breakdowns that I built for Fish the Moment. Got those up on the website. I'll link that in the description there. Good way to learn more about your favorite lakes, so really appreciate that. Okay, guys, I don't know how many people have fished when it's snowing out, but most hardcore bass anglers have. And if you have done it for very many years or have been fishing in the snow very much, it's a great time to catch them. Now, I'm talking about snowfall in type of areas that normally don't have lakes that freeze over. If you guys are fishing up north and you guys have your lakes frozen over half the year, this is not going to be applicable to that. But specifically, what I want to talk about today is the situation surrounding snowfall that you really need to capitalize on it and take advantage of being out on the water when it happens. Now, first of all, one of the things that is going to make the fishing really good when it's snowing is if you have water temperatures a little bit warmer than what you think they would be for when it snows. So say, for example, like right now, guys, here it is. It's almost the 1st of March. We had like a big snowfall last week. And this, when you have something like this where it's sort of an unusual situation, normally this occurs like snowfalls in November and December when the water temperatures are still, in the upper 40s or low 50s. Guys, this will activate the bass and it moves them shallow and it gets them really, really aggressive. Now, my favorite time to fish in the snow is like when the first couple times it starts snowing, like in November or December, like the first snowfalls of the year. Normally what happens is the water temperature is a little bit warmer, and when you get that snow and that cold front that comes through, there's something about the light intensity and the snow hitting the water, whatever the environmental factors are, it makes the big ones bite and it puts them really, really shallow. You would not believe how shallow bass get when it snows. It's like they even get shallower when it snows than it does when it's raining. It's like, I don't care what the situation is when it's snowing out and I can get my boat in the water and the water is not frozen out, I'm looking to catch those bass in less than 5 foot of water. Even if the water temperature is cold. It's just one of those things that happens we can't really explain. And there's a couple different things that you want to do to take advantage of that. The number one lure that I have ever found out when it's snowing is a spinnerbait. It's like when it's snowing, and I'm talking about when it's snowing. I'm not talking about after the snow has gone and it's clear like it is right now. When it's actually snowing, guys, a spinnerbait is an outstanding lure to catch bass on, even if the water temperature is cold. And most of the time, a big spinnerbait. I'm usually using a 1/2 ounce or a 3/4 ounce with a fairly large blade on it, something that I can retrieve fairly slow, throwing it right up on the banks. I'm talking about like right up on the rocks. Those fish are going to be super, super shallow. And if that water temperature is still in the low 50s, which is a lot of times if you get snow early in the year, it is, a buzzbait can be really good. Buzzbait and snow go together hand in hand. Now, that's during the fall time of the year. If you have snow this time of year during the early spring and late winter, it's a little bit different situation. Those fish, they act a little bit different. So when it starts snowing in the late winter and early spring, this is the time you want to fish a big jerkbait shallow. Most of the time when I'm fishing a jerkbait in the winter time, I'm fishing it deeper off the end of points and stuff. But if it starts snowing, I get up on the bank, just like I was talking about with the spinnerbait, and try to target those fish in less than 5 foot of water. And they like a bigger jerkbait when it's snowing. Something like that Megabass Edo Shiner, that big Perfect 10 Rogue, Megabass Canada, some type of a jerkbait that's over 5 inches long. and just get up there on the bank and do the same thing. Throw that jerkbait right up on the bank. You can fish a little bit more aggressively and they will hammer it. Another thing that works pretty good when it's snowing is a chatterbait, because you can work a chatterbait pretty slow, just like a spinnerbait. Same type of deal. Just get up there, you know, right on the bank and fish it as shallow as you can. Now, the best areas are going to be some type of rock. I haven't done that good on wood, fishing wood when it's snowing, but I want to be around some type of rock, like riprap bank, chunk rock bank, bluffy bank, any type of rock. It seems like those fish get up there and, you know, really relate well to it. So main thing about it is, like, if you can capitalize on it and you can get out there and you can get your boat launched without sliding off into the water, and you know, you got a day where they're forecasting some light to medium snowfall, get out there, man. Take advantage of it, because it's a great time of year, or great situation to catch bass over 4 pounds in. I'm gonna guess the average size of bass that you catch when it's snowing far outweigh, you know, the average size bass that you catch, you know, even if it's raining or something like that. But anyway, guys, just wanted to pass along that info to you guys. Hope everybody's well out there, and we'll check in later.